Thom Carter. I'm the Energy Advisor to the Governor and the Executive Director of the Utah Office of Energy Development. There are a lot of interesting things that I think prepared me to take on this role as the Governor's Energy Advisor and to run the Office of Energy. I think primarily, prior to this, I was working as the Executive Director of the Utah Clean Air Partnership, commonly known as UCAIR, which gave me a unique perspective of some of the energy needs as well as the environmental needs of the state especially around the Wasatch Front. So I think one of the things that we're most proud of that the Office of Energy does is we try and enable the next generation of the energy workforce. And working through STEM education, we've provided in a partnership with Chevron over $130,000 of scholarship. And that's not just for people to work in traditional energy sectors, but to think about how they can engage in a changing energy economy. When I think about my vision for the Utah Office of Energy Development, I try to remember that energy is an enabler and it makes our modern life possible. And so when I engage in a process, when I think about what's happening in the energy sector, when I think about what's happening in our environmental sector, when I look through the state and I spend a lot of time out in rural Utah, I ask myself, are we engaged in a process that will continue to enable modern life, that will keep our power and energy prices low, that will provide for reliable and durable energy so that people don't have to think about energy. When we do our job well, people turn on their lights and don't worry about it. When people turn on their heat and they don't worry about it. So our job is to make it so people don't even think about it. Their modern life is moving forward. I think it's important for people to remember that energy is actually useless. It's all potential. It's power that's valuable, right? And our goal is to help people to find a way to turn their energy into power. Think about it, coal is just a rock of carbon, and wind is just wind, and solar, and the sun is just a hot flaming mass. Our goal is to help enable individuals, companies, municipalities, counties, anyone to take that potential and turn it into power for the people of Utah, for our economy, and for the future.